Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine. Ah, the choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about but eager to get back to business? Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Would it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing...
Why would you do that? I don't want you to
It's not calling right now. Enjoy too.
Bro. We already started off there. 16 bucks.
Yo, my neighbor kind of acting up right now. Like, what the fuck wrong with him, bro? Yo, my neighbor kind of...
These are the times Games accidentally trolled Queso at the perfect moment. First up, when Case was choosing his job in Roblox Pizza Place.
Who's this? Oh, I could be the cook, the cashier, or the house.
Next up, when he perfectly timed his own disaster by jumping.
What if I jump? Yeah, good stream, Chad.
And finally, when he tried burning down the Woodlands mansion after defeating it.
Are you sick?
These are the times Games accidentally...
I just got free Robux! Please donate? No, but...
Did you know in Toy Story, all of Andy's friends are basically Andy? Every kid at his birthday party has the exact same face and character design. Since Toy Story was the first fully CGI feature film ever made, it was incredibly expensive to create new character models, so Pixar reused Andy's design to save time and money. And once you notice things like that, a lot of other fun details start to pop out.
I called meme phone numbers to see if anybody would pick up. Starting with 6767676767, I didn't expect anybody to answer given how absurd the number was, and immediately upon calling it, I was told that the number wasn't in service. I called 800-800-8008, which spells out boob boob boob, an old calculator meme number, and this number surprisingly worked, connecting me with Zebra Technologies, which is some AI data company. Afterwards, I tried the famous 123-456-7890, expecting to reach some automated line because apparently it's the most dialed number ever, but unfortunately it wasn't even connected. 800-420-6969 was my next call, and this one was actually active, connecting me with a bot that was offering free vouchers and gift cards for major retailers. Pretty sure that one was a scam. Unlike this number, which I don't think I should show you because it actually connects you with a real old lady who somehow stumbled on this number. And finally, I ended things with 666-666-6666, a number I'm told that you should never call, and after dialing it and letting it ring, it just kept ringing for minutes after minutes, so it was either disconnected or there's something deeper going on there. Very cool. I called meme phone numbers.
What's your favorite place on the map and why?
In 2023, a TikTok user posted a video about rules to become dangerous, with the first one saying, smile with your eyes more than with your mouth. And a TikTok user named Legendary Savage 21 commented saying, the first one brings a bad presence, which is basically me at school. Now, I'm not really sure what he meant by that, but anyways, 872hehe replied saying, you get in a whole Times Square billboard. Most people, including myself, would just assume that was a joke. But in this case, they were serious. Because not long after, 872hehe actually posted a video showing Legendary Savage 21's comment on a Times Square billboard. In 2023, a TikTok user posted a video about
which one's more expensive, video games or real life? The cheapest knife in CS2 or this perfectly round egg?
I feel like a perfectly round chicken isn't that hard to get, so I'm gonna go with the CS.
I think I do well this video, but you are wrong. The egg is $5.50. This Roblox Adidas necklace or the W Riz necklace?
I think both of these should be worth $0. Roblox Adidas necklace.
You are right. You're on the money.
I wish I was wrong.
PSA 9 first edition Charizard or how much this Cheetozard sold for?
PSA 9 is really high. There's no way the Cheetozard is worth more.
But look at it. Why would it be presented so nice?
It's gotta be the PSA. Don't even try and fool me. It's PSA 9 first edition Charizard.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100% sure.
I'm sorry. The Cheetozard sold for 87 grand.
No, okay, you need to cite your sources. You're lying. This is wrong.
Okay, last one. Hasm's biggest donation in Roblox to one person or a human kidney from the black market?
I actually sell a lot of kidneys, so I know that they're gonna run you like a couple $100 grand. Hasm's biggest donation, I think, was like 10 to 100 million. It's gotta be Hasm. I mean, he's stupidly rich.
You're a genius, dude. You got it right. $100 178K, bro. Which one's more expensive?
I want to buy the Ronaldo watch now.
Right now.
Yes, I don't care how much it costs. I need this Ronaldo watch. I'm his most hugest fan in the whole entire world.
28,000 is the first one, 56,000 is the second one, and then the other one is 145,000.
Get the fuck out of my goddamn phone! Did he dance? Hey man, I got to speed that Ronaldo watch. Speed is used for a lot of crazy shit, so I wonder how easy you're back then. I need you to close your eyes, because I did get you a gift.
You got me a gift.
Alright, open your eyes. You don't know what it is yet. Pull a box.
You're saying Cristiano Ronaldo!
There's another box.
Is this? Push the soccer ball. You lift it up.
Oh my God! Mr. Ronaldo watch! Mr. Ronaldo watch! Mr. $100,000 Ronaldo watch! Oh my fuck! God, I love you, bro!
Oh, they call them ships.
He's gonna try to use a McLovin ID to buy alcohol here.
On the back, it just says, I am McLovin.
So obviously fake.
You all have IDs?
Yup.
Oh, what the heck you doing here? Just visiting?
Just visiting.
Expires in 08.
They messed it up.
If you live in New York City, there's a pretty good chance your apartment already exists in Minecraft. So there's this group of people who've been building New York City in Minecraft for the last 5 years. And I'm not talking about some blocky version. I mean an exact replica. They used Google Maps and real mapping data to recreate every single building by hand. Every street, every corner, everything. And people who live in New York are actually finding their own apartments in the game. Like, their actual balcony with the same flower pot they have in real life. Someone even said they found their bathroom and it was spot on. So basically this whole thing started when a YouTuber named Pippin said, hey, what if we built the entire Earth in Minecraft? And this other creator, Mindfact, was like, alright, I'll do New York. Most of the people working on it weren't even professional builders or anything. Just regular Minecraft players who really cared about making it accurate. And whenever something changed in the real city, they'd go update it in the game. After 5 years and thousands of hours, they finished more than 50,000 buildings. The whole city isn't done yet, but you can actually go explore it right now. The server info is in the comments if you want to check it. If you live in New...
If you take a Rubik's Cube and twist just the orange side to 45 degrees, you'll notice that this blue and green bits suddenly pop out. Then if you carefully pull on them and pull on the bottom pieces like that, it unfolds not just one, but 2 pieces that can spin around and open up to reveal little feet. Pull these 2 red pieces down so that we can rotate the arms out. Then finally the secret compartment, which you can only access if you push down on this, shifting the Rubik's logo forwards, then pulling it up to reveal a robotic head, which even has its own Rubik's Cube. And if you don't think turning a Rubik's Cube into a robot is crazy enough, see this button there? Watch what happens when you press it. But the craziest thing of all, if you reverse the whole process, putting the head and the legs back in so it looks just like a normal Rubik's Cube, then you can tell your friends that if you take a Rubik's Cube and twist
This speedrunner had been playing GTA for over 5 hours when one of the strangest things happened. This is Joshimas, and he just realized that he accidentally turned on a cheat code that would completely invalidate his run after 5 hours of playing. Joshimas was playing GTA San Andreas on the PC, and normally to load in cheats, you simply type out a word on the keyboard. For example, Rocketman will load in a jetpack, I need some help will spawn in money and health, and Kangaroo will make you jump higher. These cheats are all words or phrases that you would have to very intentionally spell out, and Joshimas was only using the WASD keys at this point in the run. So how did he manage to accidentally load a cheat in? Well, the thing some people don't know is that every cheat also has a code version, a string of random letters or numbers that also loads in the cheat. And it just so happens that Joshimas typed in this exact combination of letters, a code that only uses WASD, and all it does is clear the web. This speedrunner had been playing
These are all times when I show Speed was exposed. Starting with Stream, when he was convincing viewers that he went completely bald, but then accidentally showed that his hair didn't change at all.
Look down, look it down. Now what? Turn around, turn around, turn around. Touch the top of your head, top of my head, top of my head. Touch your forehead, touch, touch, touch.
Next, we got time when Speed was promoting a crypto scam, but after the entire project's scheme got exposed, Speed instantly apologized, saying that he had no idea it was a fraud the entire time.
I made a mistake. I'm not that smart, I'm be honest, bro. But as I go, I get smarter and smarter, bro.
Finally, we have Speed's classmate Ethan Garcia, who revealed their freaky secrets live in front of thousands of viewers.
Hey Speed, my name is Ethan Garcia. We went to elementary school together. Congratulations on your recent success. I remember when we used to tickle each other's pickles in the back of the class.
These are all times when I show Speed was exposed.
The origins of meme sounds. This meme sound? Came from a 9-minute lullaby video which was sampled from this rap song called Where You At? This cat meme sound came from a screen recording of someone's messages with their friend trying to sing a song in different speeds. And the cat in the meme is named Ethel, who was first posted in a Cats on Catnip group in January 2019. This meme sound
Let him cook now. Let him cook.
came from a video of the TikToker named Vexwolds playing Fortnite in 2023.
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
The origins of meme sounds. This meme sound. The origins of meme sound. This student got arrested for eating AI artwork to protest against it. His university had an art exhibit with the most popular memes and trends of 2016 for each month. January started off with Squidward dabbing, Confused Mr. Krabs, the to be continued memes, and Fitnessgram Pacer Test meme. The origins of popular memes. The blinking guy meme is from a gaming podcast in 2013 where his friend said something that made him do a double take.
So I've been doing some farming with my hoe here. I kind of still
These hamster drawing memes came from this girl on Instagram who's done them since December 2023, which were based on this staring hamster meme from 2019. The Eminem throwing something meme is from the photos from his single Not Afraid from 2010. In the song, he says to take his hand, which is why his hand is out. The origins of popular memes. The throwback to 2018 when Laurel Ariani first. The origins of meme sounds. The I got this sound comes from a video game which is also based off an anime. The character's name is Ryuko Matoe and her voice line was slightly sped up.
I got this.
This meme sound
Oh my god, what is that?
came from a Cardi B Instagram livestream in 2020. She was confused because she got a FaceTime call on her laptop from the rapper Offset, who she was married to at the time. This meme sound is actually from Minecraft. It's 1 out of 23 cave sounds that randomly play after spending enough time in a dark spit. The origins of meme sound. Rickrolling was first invented in 2007 after someone on the website 4chan created a filter that automatically changed the word egg to duck as a joke. This made the word egg roll automatically change to the word duck roll, and someone thought that was funny, so they posted this photo of a duck with wheels that said duck roll. It then became a trend to make posts on the website with an interesting title that simply brought you to the image of the duck, which meant you got duck rolled. Then in March 2007, the first trailer for GTA 4 was released by Rockstar Games, but the website crashed, so people went on a 4chan to find it. A random user then decided to link his YouTube video titled Rickrolled and told people it was the GTA trailer. The trend caught on and completely replaced duck rolling, and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade even had Rick Astley perform the following year. Rickrolling was first invented. Today I learned that people celebrating the New Year's Eve ball drop in New York wear adult diapers. They do this because some of them arrive up to 12 hours early to secure a good viewing spot, and there are no point. A study just found that when someone dressed as Batman rode the subway, people were more likely to give up their seat to a pregnant woman. In the experiment, they have the origins of popular memes. The sad ant meme came from a pest control company's Facebook post in 2013. He was originally next to an image of a cartoon house. They say he was forced to evacuate, which is why he's now homeless. The man wearing a suit meme is former football player Shannon Sharp, who posted several photos of himself wearing different suits in the same room back in 2017. He's known to post fit checks frequently, but they were first edited together in a meme format back in 2021. The guy in the back meme came from a video of a lady speaking Spanish talking about how she's seeing too many comments making fun of him. He then made that face because she also made fun of him in the same video. The origins of popular memes. The sad ant, the most popular memes and trends of 2025 for each month. January started off with I've played these games before, the TikTok ban for 14 hours, I bought a property in Egypt, and a friggin' packet yo made a comeback. In February, the Duolingo bird passed away, cave divers explored tiny places, X said what's a father, and ICLTSPMO. March had Italian brain rot, the star of the wilted rose emoji, Ashton Hall's morning routine, and millennial burger restaurants. In April, the Minecraft movie came out alongside the chicken jockey, the 100 men and 1 gorilla trend, the lion does not concern himself meme, and Katy Perry went to space. May had Hood Mr. Beast, the new Pope, the blue shirt guy dance, and commenting photos on TikTok. June had Glass Fruit ASMR, Bigfoot AI vlogs, the 6-7 resurgence, job application jump scares, you are the youngest person ever, and it's not clocking you that I'm standing on business. July had Nothing Beats a Jet 2 holiday, the CEO cheating at a concert, Indonesian boat racing, performative mail contest, the Gen Z staring Labubus. August had the Trampoline AI Buddies video and the Taylor Swift engagement. September had the But You Can't Prove It meme and W Speed edits. In October, the Louvre got robbed, the Running Out of Time rabbit, Sora 2 memes were everywhere, the 6-1 meme, the Talk About the Great Meme Reset, and Group 7. November had Bird Game 3, the GTA 6 delay, My Mom Was Kinda Homeless, everyone wearing quarter zips instead of the origins of meme sounds. This meme sound?
Oh my god, my Shayla.
It's pretty sad. The man in the meme is actor Tyrese Gibson, and he posted himself crying about the custody battle for his daughter in 2017. He ended up getting 50-50 custody, so he called it a win for Shayla. This meme sound came from a video from a TikToker named Mezzo reacting to an anime filter.
What the hell,
The SpongeBob Womp sound was not actually made for SpongeBob. It's named Lobork and came from the Hanna-Barbera sound effects library that many shows and movies like Scooby-Doo and others have used since 1960. The origins of meme sound. Embarrassing examples of shrinkflation. The new box of cookies has way more space in between each once, you get throwback to 2016 when this guy got a random text inviting him to Thanksgiving by someone claiming to be his grandma. He was confused, so he said, "Grandma, can I have a picture?" "Of who?" "You, lol." "Yes, here, I'm at work." "You're not my grandma." "Can I still get a plate though?" "Of course you can, that's what grandmas do, feed everyone." Her actual grandson changed his number, so that's why that happened. He then showed up with a pumpkin pie. This is them on their first Thanksgiving in 2016. They've spent 10 Thanksgivings together now, and this was them this year. Back in 2021, Netflix announced they were making a movie about their story called The Thanksgiving Text, but it isn't. Throwback to 2016 when this guy got a— Why are there so many shoe prints on the ceilings of parking garage? The origins of popular memes. The guy reading meme is NBA player Jimmy Butler in 2018. He was reacting to the score sheet when one of his teammates scored 30 points in the first quarter, and he was wearing a suit because he was on medical leave. The staring cat meme is a cat named Zazu with over 300k followers on Instagram. The origins of popular memes. The confused guy meme is an NBA player named Nick Young, and they were filming A Day in the Life back in 2014. His mom claimed he was a clown when he was younger, so he made that face. The bald guy staring meme came from a video of a world champion wrestler named Kurt Angle introducing himself to TikTok. Then at the end of the video, he stared into the camera blankly and asked, "We done?" The side-eye dog came from a Reddit post from 11 years ago with the caption, "A ride in the car? Are you sure it's not a ride in the car to the vet?" It has 675 upvotes. The origins of popular smart inventions you didn't know. In 2014, Dutch scientists left the hamster wheel outside to see if wild mice would use it. Over the next 3 years, they found that mice would use it, and even other animals like rats, shrews, frogs, and slugs got on. The first meme ever created goes back to the year 1921. It went, "How you think you look when a flashlight's taken? How you really look?" Obviously, flashlight used to mean photo back then, and instead of being posted on the internet, the origins of meme sounds, the fa sound, was recorded by a YouTuber named Talions in 2024. The unedited version was first uploaded by Premium Ty on TikTok, which is him scrolling through videos Talions recorded. This meme sound came from a video by SLV Sounds, who sings and reacts to things around him. In the video, he noticed the sole of the guy's shoe was falling off, so he sang about it and put a $10 bill inside. This meme sound
Wait a minute.
came from a clip on the news where the man was being interviewed because he heard thieves in his house and explained what he was thinking. The origins of meme sounds, the fa sound, was recorded by a YouTuber named Talion. How much money does Mariah Carey make every year off her song All I Want for Christmas Is You? It's estimated she makes around $2.5 to $3 million. The famous Halloween Michael Myers mask was actually based on a real guy. It was the actor from Star Trek who played Captain Kirk named William Shatner. 6'7" is the word of the year for 2025. It doesn't have a real definition since it's not actually a word, but Dictionary.com said some people argue that it means so and maybe this. In 1997, a 60-pound pumpkin with—
Can you guess the console? What are these weird controllers?
Oh, that's the GameCube. That's the Resident Evil Chainsaw controller.
Dude, you smashed that at the bug.
I know this one. Okay, so promotion for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This was the Sonic and Knuckles controller, the Knuckles Xbox controller.
Oh, you know it. Yes, you are correct.
This is my wheelhouse. I got this. Oh, I know this. This is the controller you shove the Wii remote up the baby for babysitting mama on the Nintendo Wii.
The next three are definitely hard.
I'll go 3 for 3.
I'll give you $10 for each one you get right.
With inflation, that's like $17 million. Okay, I know that's from Samba de Amigo.
Wow. Okay, that's correct. But you need the console.
I know it's not the Dreamcast, because, nuh-uh. Or is it It's either the Dreamcast or the Saturn. I think I might go Dreamcast on it.
It's the Dreamcast.
Let's go!
What console does this come from?
Oh god. Do I want to know? That's a Nintendo 64 Rumble Pack.
Wait, how? How do you know that?
I'm done.
Can you guess the console? What is weird?
Creepcraft just heard something shocking on stream because when he was streaming the new Megatitos update, Sammy and Kalis were doing the ritual to spawn the new brain rot. The ritual worked and the new brain rot appeared, but when the game announced its name, Creep froze. And what he heard at the end was absolutely insane.
We're doing the ritual. We're doing the ritual. We're doing the ritual. Yeah, I think it's 2.
Hug?
Oh, it does work! Oh my god, he's got the new brain rot that's coming out. There it is. Oh, if you make them hug, it starts an event.
Los Migatitos.
What? What did it just say?
Creepcraft just heard something shocking on stream because when he was streaming the new Megatitos update, Sammy and Kalis were doing the ritual to spawn the new brain rot. The ritual worked and the new brain rot appeared, but when the game announced its name, Creep froze. And what he heard at the end was absolutely insane.
We're doing the ritual. We're doing the ritual. We're doing the ritual. Yeah, I think it's 2.
Hug?
Oh, it does work! Oh my god, he's got the new brain rot that's coming out. There it is. Oh, if you make them hug, it starts an event.
Los Migatitos.
Lost what? What did it just say?
So this guy just started a series where he's quoting the entire 87-minute SpongeBob movie while the TV is muted, and somehow he has it memorized.
We're gonna party till we're purple. They won't be purple.
Over the next 29 days, he'll be posting one 3-minute video every day, and so far, the videos have no cuts. He even unmutes the TV when there isn't any dialogue, so the audience can hear the sound effects. Like this one moment where he perfectly unmutes just for the slap sound effect.
When the customer took a bite, no cheese. Get a hold of yourself, you need.
So this guy just...
If you put a rainbow crystal in a Disney World lightsaber, what color is the blade? To find out, I had to 3D print the crystal. So I bought rainbow filament, found a file online, printed it, put it in the blade, and... nothing. That's because the Disney crystals have a small chip inside which tells the lightsaber what color to ignite. So I had to find a chip online, order it, and program it to work with the saber. Now for the blade. The stock blade that comes with the lightsaber sucks. So I ordered a new one on Etsy from J-Moo's Playground, which fits the Disney lightsabers, has a smooth ignition, and is way brighter than the Disney one. It also has 12 different colors and animations to switch between. But the coolest part is, it has a rainbow mode, which once I place the chip in the crystal, put the crystal in the blade, close it up, and ignite it, it finally works. Also, I printed way too many of these, so leave a comment if you want. If you put a rainbow...
Throwback to 2020 when this girl made a TikTok asking people to stop duetting other people's videos if they have nothing to add to it. And TikTok being TikTok, 45,000 people duetted her video. Such as this guy who started with simple hand gestures, and then this guy continued it by bringing his belly into the mix. Someone obviously had to help him rub his belly, and of course you can't forget her legs, as well as a dog slowly walking in and out of the camera. But not before this guy made something happen that scientists simply cannot explain. Followed up by someone who loves Legos and completed the hands and feet of the last two duets. But what happens to the dog when he walks off the screen? Well, this guy answers that question, and still to this day, scientists stumble in the face of this discovery. Luckily, there was a guy to hold up the Legos, but his hands must have been a little shaky because he spilled a bunch. So this girl stepped in to save the day by helping with his balance. But in order to do that, we of course had to sharpen her leg down by shaving part of it off, followed up by a stack of paper towels.
When Queso lost his mind after 4 days of trying to beat Egging On, he said the wildest line of his entire life without a single stutter, and you better see it.
Stream. I am absolutely angry right now, and I'm going to take all my clothes off as soon as I end stream. I'm going to sprint down the road completely butt naked until I get arrested, but I might not have time to get arrested because as I'm running down the road butt naked, my cheeks are going to be clapping with such proficiency that is going to create a black hole singularity from there that's going to suck up the entire world and observable universe and kill everyone and everything. And I will create my own universe. It's going to be called Queso Land, and everybody's going to be an egg, and I'm going to be the only human.
When Queso lost...
Picture this, it's 2008, you're playing GTA 4, you upload a random video to YouTube, and 5 years later, Rockstar references your video in GTA 5. Yep, this actually happened. Sometimes when you switch to Trevor, you might see a random scene that feels oddly specific.
We are Scooter Brothers! Scooter Brothers!
And most people have no idea why. It turns out it's a reference to an 18-year-old YouTube video called Scooter Brothers.
We are Scooter Brothers! We are Scooter Brothers! Scooter Brothers! Scooter Brothers! Scooter Brothers! Scooter Brother! We will go on a journey of scooters! We will go on a journey of scooters!
Picture this, it's
Everyone knows that when you die and get a game over in Super Mario Brothers, you can hold the A button and press start to resume playing at the beginning of the world where you lost your last life. But did you know that there are several other start screen button combos that you can use to play the game in different modes?
This is when YouTubers lost their pets, starting with Logan Paul, whose dog Kong was killed by a coyote that broke into his home.
The coyote jumped the fence, chased Kong around the car, and grabbed him actually right here. The coyote took Kong. He had no idea what was going on. Like, he was on the other side of the gate, literally barking at the coyotes.
Next up is PewDiePie's legendary dog Maya, who sadly passed away at 17 years old after suffering from canine dementia.
Maya passed away last morning. I miss her so much. We got her as long as I've been with Marcia. It was the best decision ever. to get Maya. She was such a sweet dog. We had so many great memories together. I remember especially in Sweden when she played in the snow. Such a good memory.
Final one is Deji, KSI's brother. His German Shepherd was put down after it seriously injured an elderly woman, and a lawsuit followed.
They said, yes, Tech is gonna get destroyed. And when they say destroyed, they mean killed. It's disgusting.
This is when YouTubers lost their pets, starting with Logan Paul, whose dog Kong was killed by a coyote that broke into his home.
The coyote.
Who are these Raccoon hackers?
In 2020, this guy started going viral for trying to convince the...
Who are these Raccoon hackers? It's been reported that apparently Raccoon players have been experiencing experiences or rooms where Raccoon hackers will join them and force anybody playing inside that instance to go to a different room.
In 2020, this guy started going viral for trying to convince the internet that he was living out in the middle of the ocean. People started asking him questions like how he charged his phone, how he had Wi-Fi, what he ate, and even why his hands weren't wrinkly. Instead of answering honestly, he just spent most of his time lying to everyone. For example, people asked him to do a full 360 to prove there was nothing else around, but every time he did, he'd only turn about 3/4 of the way. Someone even asked him what he ate, and he showed how by saying he saw a fish jump in the distance, swam over there, and just grabbed it. He even went as far as saying he was at Point Nemo, which is literally the farthest place from land on Earth. In 2020, this guy started...
This dog only went...
In 2020, this guy started... So I just came across one of the weirdest YouTube channels I've ever seen called Ben's Toasted Beans, and he has an interesting obsession with water bottles. He did a day in the life video of living with his 1,700 water bottles where he shows off that he takes a shower. And he even made a tutorial on how to be the next Mr. Beast. So I just came across one of the weirdest... So this guy has been going viral for seeing how many eggs he can flip at the same time using a different pan for each egg. He started with 1 pan, then quickly moved to 2. 4 days later, he did 5, and then a successful 10. But he wanted to test his limits, so he got to 20, and people started wondering how many pans he even owned. After that, 30 came around, and he even used his mouth, and finally, he finished off the series with 50 pans and 50 eggs, where he involved his feet, although the pans were so heavy he couldn't even flip them anymore. So this guy has been going viral. In 2023, a TikTok... So this guy just started a series where... In 2022, this guy went viral after posting a video secretly recording an 82-year-old woman working at Walmart with the caption saying, "Life shouldn't be this hard." The video ended up blowing up with 32 million views, and people told him to start a GoFundMe, which he did. But after the video was posted, the manager at Walmart told him to take down the video and the GoFundMe, or they would call the police and ban him from the store. So he stood his ground and said he would get the money to this woman one way or another. And just 2 days later, they met up in person, and he shared the amazing news with her and even transferred the GoFundMe into her name. And in less than a month, she was able to officially retire with a total raise of $186,000. In 2022, this guy went viral after posting a video secretly recording an 82-year-old... In 2020, this guy started going... In 2024, Discord uploaded a video that gained 1.4 billion views in just 24 hours, becoming the most viewed YouTube video in a single day. But a few days... In 2021, this guy posted a video saying that if Mr. Beast commented on it, he would print out over 10,000 photos of Mr. Beast's face and put them all around his own house and even on his car to drive around and get people's reactions. So a little bit of time goes by and Mr. Beast actually shows up and simply replies, "Get started." So he kept his promise, and just 9 days later he uploaded a video showing his entire living room and dining room walls covered in Mr. Beast's face, as well as his car, and went out telling people to subscribe to Mr. Beast. In 2021, a company named Mischief released a basketball signed by Michael Jordan for just $23. The website even said that each basketball would come with a video of Michael Jordan signing it. So the basketball sold out almost instantly, but there was a catch. The balls really were signed and the signing video was real, but when people got their basketballs in the mail, there was a QR code on the box text leading to the video, and that's when people found out who it was really signed by.
Hi, I'm Michael Jordan. Thank you for buying my autographed basketball.
In 2021, a company named... So I just came across this YouTube channel called Dementia Gaming, who uploaded his very first video titled My First Video. Then the next day... So there's a guy on YouTube called The Isolation Year, who is currently locked in a room and is live streaming 24/7 for an entire year. All of his cooking, exercising, working, and even sleeping will be live streamed. He says he's doing this because he's tired of the current version of himself and wants a complete reset. So he's cutting out all distractions to rebuild his health discipline. In 2018, Geico released a commercial where a woman is apartment shopping, but shortly after she walks in, she can clearly hear the neighbors on both sides talking to each other through the walls.
Craig practices the accordion every night.
Says the guy who sings karaoke by himself.
I'm a very shy singer.
You're tone deaf.
So people started taking the commercial, removing the neighbor's audio, and replacing it with things like this.
Yeah, when you move in, Geico can help you save on renters insurance.
Hey, you said what I'm talking to you. You said your mouth.
In 2018, so this guy recently posted a video ranting about how frustrated contestants on Mr. Beast videos make him. So this creator just beat Minecraft by only doing one single thing per day, and it took them 523 days. For example, on day 1, they broke a single piece of wood and logged off. The next day, they came back, broke one more, and logged off again. Every hit, every piece of food eaten, and even every bow shot counted as its own day. So when he finally reached the Ender Dragon, the fight alone took 100 days. There were times where they'd miss a bow shot, and well, they'd have to log off and try again tomorrow. But anyways, they finally took it down, and now they might be on their way to take down the Wither. So this throwback to when Sharon on Facebook burned her pie and then blamed Marie Callender's, the company that makes pies, saying, "Thanks Marie Callender for ruining Thanksgiving dessert." The post quickly got attention, and people immediately started roasting Sharon in the comments with some hilarious replies. Never gonna take it out, never gonna blame myself. Select all squares that are Marie Callender's fault. But I took it out when the timer went off. Sharon, that was the smoke alarm. Sharon, next time you just bring the ice, okay? Sharon's ice. In 2018, a piece of art was sold at an auction for roughly $1.4 million. But immediately after the auction ended, a hidden mechanism inside the frame activated and the artwork began shredding itself. The artist, Banksy, had secretly built the shredder into the frame years earlier, so that if it ever did sell at auction, it would destroy itself. The buyer had no idea this would happen. Throwback to when this guy tweeted, "I'll buy everyone who likes this post their very own Switch 2 if true." This was in response to a tweet where Nintendo was reportedly revealing the Switch 2 that week. And well, it turned out to be true, because Nintendo revealed it just 3 days later. So now this guy was responsible for the 379,000 people that liked the tweet, which would come out to $170 million worth of Switch 2. So obviously, he never followed through. Yet even a year later, people still ask him about it. Throwback to when this guy tweets. So this girl on TikTok has become one of the fastest growing accounts right now, even though she only started a month ago, and already has 2.7 million followers, 51 million likes, and even a video with 324 million views. But here's the thing, it's entirely AI, and whoever is running the account is taking videos from real creators and implementing this AI girl to clone their movement, sometimes even changing the background, and then somehow it gets way more views than the original. Here's a video that was posted 3 months ago with 14 million views, and then this account basically re-uploads it after it appears to have been run through some kind of AI process, maybe a face swap, and then in just 3 weeks, the video gets 50 million views. So this girl on TikTok has become one of the fastest growing accounts right now, even though she owns... So Dr. Pepper finally made a commercial using the jingle from Romeo's viral theme song. If you didn't see, about a month ago, TikToker Romeo Show posted a video saying she made a theme song for for Dr. Pepper, and it went like this.
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice too.
The video blew up, and the very next day, Dr. Pepper showed up in her comment section saying, "Hold on, you might be onto something." Then 8 days later, they commented again saying, "Check your DM." But after that, things went silent for the next 19 days, and people started losing hope that anything would actually happen. Until those who were watching the Miami vs. Indiana College Football National Championship game got to witness the debut of the brand new Dr. Pepper commercial using Romeo's jingle. So Dr. Pepper finally made a commercial using the... In 2022, this guy started a TikTok series where he added gum wrappers to his classroom wall every day until his teacher noticed. Day 1 was a success, so we moved on to day 2 and added another wrapper, but when he turned around, someone happened to notice. So this series didn't last long because in his very next upload, he said his teacher took it down and he never posted again. In 2022, this guy just started an Instagram account to document his weight loss journey called 400 Days. In 2020, this guy went viral after bringing a diamond tester to school to see if his teacher's wedding rings were real. He tested the rings of 10 different teachers, and according to the tester, half of them were fake, although these testers aren't fully reliable. Some of the rings that ended up being real got a celebration from the classroom, and one teacher even said that if hers wasn't real, she would have filed for divorce. So luckily it was. But when it came to the fake rings, some teachers were completely confident that the rings were real. And after finding out they weren't, a few of them called their husbands in the classroom to confront them.
Are you kidding me right now? Is it real or is it not real? What do you mean?
In 2020, this throwback to 2020, when this girl went viral after sticking over 3,000 pop sockets on her wall to create a giant fidget toy, and the CEO of Pop Sockets saw the video and ended up sending her 9,000 pop sockets worth basically $100,000 so she could cover her car with them. It took her 21 hours just to unbox them and another 21 hours to stick them all on her car, which ended up getting lots of attention and smiles whenever she drove it around. About a year later, she painted every pop socket black, then sprayed them with a special paint that turns it into a rainbow-like color when heat is applied. Then another year after that, Pop Socket sent her 7,000 more to make a giant Pop Socket floor. And almost another year later, she went back to her original Pop Socket wall after a company sent her over 3,000 sticky tops to apply to every Pop Socket, and then proceeded to stick things to it like her laptop acting as a standing desk. Throwback to 2020, when in 2015, a guy named Budster commented on a very old Mr. Beast video saying, "Can you just remember me when you get famous?" At the time, Mr. Beast only had 9,000 subscribers, and he replied saying, "Yes, babe." But then, 4 years go by, and Mr. Beast starts becoming famous, and people began coming back to Budster's comments saying things like, "Jimmy, come back for him. You promised." "Bro, he didn't come back, but you still got us. We care always." But then, when nobody expected it, Mr. Beast actually came back and replied saying, "I never forgot about you." But that's not all, because then Budster uploaded what happened to his YouTube channel, and Mr. Beast commented again on that video saying, "I really did." In 2015, a guy named... So this guy recently went viral after casually riding his horse. In 2022, this guy started going viral after replacing his car steering wheel with over 100 different objects, like a literal working TV, a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 disc, a giant saw that might come with a cut or two, and you even got a PS5 controller, which looks awesome, and yes, he did the PS5 itself. At this point, I feel like he's unlocked an unlimited content glitch, because if someone like Mr. Beast wanted to sponsor him. So there's a guy on TikTok who's gotten over 1,000 KSI tattoos, all in hopes that one day KSI will call him. He said he's not stopping until that happens, but KSI actually reached out a long time ago in a DM telling him to stop, and he didn't. in. So then at around 500 tattoos, KSI ended up blocking him and even told him on a live stream he's not going to call him. But somehow he just took that as KSI being sarcastic and just kept going anyway. What makes this funny is that KSI recently gave someone a share of £25,000 for winning a 10-round Would You Rather challenge where the final round involved getting a prime tattoo on their foot. Yet this guy is over here with almost 2,000 KSI tattoos and has only gotten 4 messages from. So there's a guy on TikTok. So Ryan Trahan secretly started a new YouTube channel called Ryan 3000 where he plans to play Minecraft every single day of 2026. But there are a few rules he has to follow. Rule number 1 said that he must play 1 full Minecraft day every day, which is 20 minutes for. So the airline Ryanair has been going viral on Twitter after someone quote retweeted them saying, "My little sister made this. Can we get a free ticket?" along with a picture of a little bracelet she made for them. This tweet was in response to a post Ryanair made promoting a deal on flights they had going on. And when Ryanair saw that the bracelet post gained over 10 million views, you would assume they'd probably give the girl a free ticket, right? Well, they responded with a short and sweet answer of no. So the airline Ryanair has been going. In 2024, this video went viral after these guys tricked their So GameStop just offered to buy a collector's complete set of the entire Xbox 360 game library, and the offer is hilarious. It's a collection of all 1,353 North American titles worth an estimated $20,000, and something that took them around 20 years to achieve. So once GameStop saw this Twitter post about it from Deserto, they quote retweeted it with their offer, which instantly had people cracking up in the comments because the offer they made was $4 in-store credit. So GameStop, in 2023, this video went viral after a month. So there's a guy on TikTok who's been doing jumping jacks every single day until Jack Black makes a song with him. When he started, he was a middle school teacher and would film videos at school, like during movie days, and even set up a bucket for his students to give him TikTok ideas to make him famous, which one of them said, but at around day 500, he quit teaching and started spending much more time pursuing his passion for music. And now, fast forward to today, he's been doing jumping jacks for the last 1,377 days, almost 4 years, and I don't think he's missed a single day. At this point, I'm convinced Jack Black has seen him before, but just doesn't want to make a song with him. So there's a guy on TikTok who, in 2016, this kid posted a 0 subscriber special where he tried to get his grandma to subscribe, but it wasn't working, so that's how it became the 0 subscriber special. But then later that same day, he uploaded 1 subs yes after his grandma's subscription finally went through. Those 2 videos started gaining lots of traction, and just 3 days later, he made a 6.5k sub special. Then 2 days after that, he hit 25k subs, and then 3.5 years later, he hit 400,000. But after that, for some reason, he randomly uploaded 22 videos in a single day that were all 1 to 6 seconds long. In 2019, this video went viral of a guy proposing inside a KFC, and at first he was being laughed at online from people assuming he was broke. But then KFC themselves saw the video and posted on Twitter asking for help to find the couple, which they actually did. And lots of brands started reaching out offering. In 2012, this woman decided to break into a random family's house to clean it, all while the homeowner's 18-year-old daughter was sleeping upstairs, completely unaware that this was happening. So she washed the dishes, vacuumed their floor, took out the trash, then left a $75 bill on a napkin and walked on out, thinking everything would be fine. But everything wasn't fine because she was arrested for attempted burglary. But when she got sentenced to 1 year of probation, just 8 months later, she was arrested again after shoveling someone's driveway without permission. In 2012, this woman decided to break into a random family. So this guy has been counting down for the last last 1,356 days in a row to something that people have wondered about for years, yet nobody has known until now. Throughout the series, Mr. Beast has apparently offered him money starting with $100,000, then said he would pay $1 million, and then $2 million. So this guy made a TikTok account where he ate Joyride candy every single day until one of the owners, Ryan Trahan, ate it with him. He would go on to try the candy with all kinds of different foods like strawberry jam, fruit snacks, baked beans, ice cream, and even corn. Now he lives in Wisconsin and Ryan Trahan is from Texas, but Ryan was doing a series traveling to all 50 states in 50 days. And when he got to Wisconsin, they met up, and after 123 days of eating Joyride every single day, they finished off the series together. So this guy made a TikTok account. So this guy has been going viral on Instagram for making paintings using nothing but dots. He starts the project with, that's right, dots, and then just adds more and more dots, then starts to add dots on top of other dots, then flattens the surface before he continues layering dots on top of dots again. And he repeats this process for months at a time until he finally has a product that looks like this. After that, he puts them up on his website where the smaller 12 by... In 2012, Mountain Dew launched a contest inviting people to vote on a name for the new green apple flavored Mountain Dew. But when the internet found out that the company's plan was to choose one of the names from the top 10, many people came together to flood the contest with troll names to try and fill the top 10, so Mountain Dew was forced to pick something insane, such as diabetes, a lot to do with grannies, and other names I'm not gonna say. So because of this, Mountain Dew shut down the contest, released the flavor themselves as Apple Mountain Dew, and even admitted defeat on their Twitter. In 2018, this manager got fired from Chipotle after a video went viral of her telling a group of people to prove that they could pay because they never have money when they come in there. People online immediately accused her of being racist, and once Chipotle saw the video, they quickly fired her. But this whole story completely flipped when people So this girl went viral on Instagram after asking her mom how many likes it would take to get a puppy for Christmas. And the mom responded saying 50,000 likes, but in 2020, this guy appeared on the game show Family Feud and made a joke in response to Steve Harvey's questions. In 2023, this girl posted to TikTok thinking she had just come up with a genius idea of a home phone that connects to the wall so it can, for one, never be lost.
And a school chair, I'm starting to think the chair is the best one to go with. I also like how they said they ran off and jumped the fence to leave. Like they were just it's in my eyes! Casual it is. Like this person is just
my neighbor's house down and decapitating their pet dog. How?
This was a GTA mission. Okay.
The phone battery power. Instead of a normal tutorial, and ended up I had no idea how to wipe my butt, and so I quickly whipped out my iPad to search up a YouTube tutorial, accidentally clicked on a how to basic tutorial instead of a normal tutorial, and ended up exploding the toilet, burning my house down, burning my neighbor's house down, and decapitating their pet dog. How to get unlimited phone battery power. Huh? Watermelon? Is this some like life hack? Tic-tac-toe. Whoa. That was completely unnecessary. You did not have to brutally diddle the watermelon before you killed it. You could have just cut it up and just moved on. Oh my, are you making watermelon juice? Oh my. Beyblade? Oh my, what? What are you doing? I thought we were making phone power. Oh.
Let's keep going. When I was younger, my dad was extremely overprotective.
Let's just remind ourselves, this tutorial is for getting unlimited phone battery power. Where is the power coming from? Is he generating the power? I think he's making all the power. He's generating the unlimited power. He's doing some ancient demonic ritual in order to generate unlimited power through the watermelon. Mayonnaise? Oh. Huh? What? Whoa. He just gave the cow batteries. Is that dog food? So this is where the power is coming from. Oh. Oh, this is the power bank. Oh. It still didn't work. Oh. Damn, that thing's built like a brick. Damn, so this entire time he was making the forbidden power bank. So he was making a watermelon power bank filled with batteries. So that was his solution. But in the end, yeah, of course, I mean, it didn't work. Like, what else would you expect? I'm pretty sure the
Anyway, if you and your kid want to learn piano along with the best songs on the net, download Simply Piano today.
A pet dog. How to get unlimited phone battery power. Huh? Watermelon? Is this some like life hack? Tic-tac-toe? Whoa. That was completely unnecessary. You did not have to brutally deal with the watermelon before you killed it. You could have just cut it up and just moved on. Oh my, are you making watermelon juice? Oh my. Beyblade? Oh my, what? What are you doing? I thought we were making phone power. Oh. Let's just remind ourselves, this tutorial is for getting unlimited phone battery power. Where is the power coming from? Is he generating the power? I think he's making all the power. He's generating the unlimited power. He's doing some ancient demonic ritual in order to generate unlimited power through the watermelon. Mayonnaise? Oh. Huh? What? That cow? Batteries? Is that dog food? So this is where the power is coming from. Oh. Oh, this is the power bank. Oh. Still didn't work. Oh. Damn, that thing's built like a brick. Damn, so this entire time he was making the forbidden power bank. So he was making a watermelon power bank filled with batteries. So that was his solution. But in the end, yeah, of course, I mean, it didn't work. Like, what else would you expect? I'm pretty sure the best way to make an unlimited power, like, I'm pretty sure the best way to make an unlimited phone battery power is to, like, you know, just stack a whole lot of, like, actual real batteries into one big power bank. How to remove a stain from a sofa. I mean, this could be a useful tutorial. I mean, stains go on the sofa all the time, depending on, like, you know, how active your social life is, and how many females you get over at your place. This looks pretty normal so far. Boiling water? I think this is a legit stain removal thing. Looks decent. Okay, this could be an actual. You know what? This could work. This could work. I think this would work. Wow, that is a lot of period blood. That looks like period blood. It's either you've murdered someone on that couch or your girlfriend has just had is on their period. Okay, stain removal. You know what? This probably works. Leave it for 24 hours. Soak it, and now it's gone. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought we were trying to remove the stains, not add even more stains. It just made it 10 times worse by breaking bottles of red wine onto the sofa. How expensive would this red wine be? Like, even if this is cheap wine, there's like 10 different bottles, that's at least like 50 or 100 bucks. And then milk as well, bro. There is no coming back from this milk stain. It's gonna smell like egg farts. And then lighting on fire, I guess, you know, if you make the whole couch smell like smoke, then it won't smell like period blood anymore. I guess that's the strat. I guess that kind of works. Oh my god. Oh, your hands on fire. I mean, how to remove a stain from a sofa? I think this should be retitled How to Remove Your Sofa. You have no sofa left. Like, I could literally crawl through your sofa. The only thing remaining of your sofa is like the wooden frame. You have no sofa. Like, half your sofa has just been burned away. And I bet the stain was still there. I don't think you even burned that bit where like the stain originally was. Like, I think it was over here. I bet if you get rid of all the rubbish and the beans and like look under there, it will still be stained. And so you achieved absolutely nothing. You failed to remove that stain, and now you just lost half your sofa. How to fix a cracked iPhone screen. Oh, a brand new iPad. Coca-Cola. Okay, paint the cracks. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, calm down. You've not only cracked your iPad screen further, but you've also cracked this glass table as well. What was the point of that? Now you've cracked even more things. Now you're gonna have to make a tutorial how to fix a cracked glass table. Oh, the scrapes. Where did that car come from? You must have intentionally just driven over it. Is this how we're gonna fix the cracked iPhone screen? It's not like you slid it across into like the main road and like some random cars ran over it. You specifically positioned this in a way that you can like drive your car out the driveway and destroy it even further. Oh my, the scrapes. Glass, more glass. Oh, that's alcohol. That's flammable. You're gonna explode that? Oh. Rice, okay, we're gonna put some rice on it because we're gonna like save it from water damage. I'm pretty sure you should only put rice in it if you're trying to save it from water damage. Oh. Oh. So I guess technically he did fix the cracked iPhone screen, but he fixed it by just completely eliminating it from the iPhone. But technically, if there's no cracked iPhone screen, like there's no screen at all, then like there is no cracked iPhone screen. Because technically, he didn't say that he was going to like fix it by turning the cracked iPhone screen into a uncracked iPhone screen. He just said he was going to fix it by just eliminating it, which means like no screen at all. But did he end up setting himself on fire? I'm pretty sure he accidentally set himself on fire. Jesus Christ. So technically, it worked for a little bit. Technically, he did kind of save the iPad somehow. The rice. It's always the rice. But yeah, honestly, I think you've done a lot more damage compared to like just buying a new iPad. Like in terms of financial damage, like just buying a new iPad, maybe that's like $500 back in the day, but instead you've definitely committed more than $500 worth of damage to your home. And so who's the real winner here? Like you did get rid of the cracked iPhone screen, but now you've just spent like 3 times the amount of money to try and do that. How to make a vegan lasagna. How to make a vegan lasagna. Yeah, we love vegans. Prep time 5 minutes, 30 minutes? Okay, 30 minutes seems not a long time for a lasagna. I'm pretty sure it needs to be at least like 50 to an hour. Lasagna seems pretty standard. Tomato paste, no meat. Oh yeah, no meat because it's vegan. Okay. Yep, some vegetables. This looks trash. No offense, this looks trash. What about some cheese? Oh, actually no, that's not vegan. Eggplant. I mean, actually, you know what? This vegan cheese, vegan mince, diced tomatoes. Okay, lasagna sheets. Okay, this looks pretty bad still. Me personally, vegan prawns. Wait, since when was it? Wait, vegan bacon, vegan beef bones. Okay, wait. Okay, I understand vegan beef is technically a thing, but if they have vegan beef bones, there is no way the bones did not come from an animal. Those vegan beef bones 100% came from a cow. Where else could the bones come from? Like with vegan bacon, maybe you can understand how it's like, you know, fake processed bacon and it's like it's meant to taste like bacon. That could have been a thing. But vegan beef bones, bro, vegan beef bones, of course that's not vegan. What are you trying to do? Like, did you just get scammed? I bet you went to some vegan supermarket and got scammed and like they said it was vegan beef bones, but instead it was of course just cow bones. But anyways, vegan prawns. There is no way this is artificially manufactured vegan prawns. Bro, these prawns were swimming like 5 minutes ago. You've just brutally murdered them and just skinned them. Vegan cheese, vegan tomato paste, spinach, vegan chicken wing, vegan, what? Vegan drum, huh? Vegan chicken boobs, is that even a thing? Oh, huh? It's getting revived? It's getting revived. It's so raw, a good doctor could revive it. It's gonna reproduce? What? Wait, if that's alive, then it's not vegan. What is it doing? Oh, it laid an egg. Okay, that's definitely not vegan chicken. Why is it frying the lasagna sheet as if it's the Silver Surfer? This is not some Casey Neistat like 2016, 2015 video in New York City. It's going back in. Don't tell me it goes back in. Okay, it takes a shower. Okay, at least it takes a shower. Oh, it's disgusting, but. Is it gonna go back into the lasagna or is it gonna live its life? Oh, okay, it's back. But not even in the oven? Vegan beef, a vegan whole chicken. A vegan, wait, did he just say that that's a vegan whole chicken? Yeah, he said it's a vegan whole chicken. How did the frick can a whole chicken be vegan? I'm pretty sure the definition of vegan is like no living animals or no animals where like they can't consent to something. And so even milk is like considered not vegan. And so how are you gonna justify to the vegans like this? I mean, bro, imagine feeding this to a vegan and just claiming that this is a vegan whole chicken. Imagine what they would say. Imagine feeding this to that vegan teacher, that TikTok person. Vegan silverside, vegan meat lovers, specifically meat lovers. Right, as long as we put lasagna sheets, it makes it vegan. Okay, that is definitely not a vegan cheese. You can tell from the color of it, that is 100% full cream and milky cheese. Like the first vegan cheese we saw, yeah, I think that was probably vegan cheese because it was pretty light colored. Like you can see it was very white, so yeah, maybe that was vegan cheese. But this cheese, bro, 100%, this is not vegan cheese. Spinach, okay, vegan spinach, vegan beef pies. Steak? Oh my god, how much meat? This would have been so expensive to make. Vegan beef lasagna. Wait. Aren't we making a vegan lasagna already? Why the frick would you put a vegan beef lasagna in a vegan beef lasagna? Couldn't you just buy that from the store and just like put it in the oven or something? Tomato sauce? Oh my... how are we gonna put that in the oven? Oh, okay, we're gonna burn it. Vegan milk, okay, vegan eggs. Oh, in the fridge. Add vegan water. What is vegan water? Oh, in the freezer. Oh my god, that looks very dangerous. Oh my god. Bro, you put that in the freezer for probably 2 months. How is it even possible to freeze something so hard that it looks like this? Sparklers? Are you... Oh, cook on medium heat. But that is not medium heat. That is not medium heat. Okay, it comes with the sparklers, you have to eat. Is that texture? That's not cooked. Okay, cheese for garnish. Bro, not a single one of those lasagna sheets in there were cooked. I guarantee that it's still frozen on the inside. The only thing those sparklers did was like heat it up on the outside and just leave the inside completely frozen. If I was you, I would not eat that. Even if it didn't have those spiky sparklers in there, I don't think this would be safe to eat. How is this vegan lasagna? So we're putting technically it is vegan lasagna because he's putting the vegan version of everything in it. How to open a can without a can opener. How to open a can without a can opener? Let's go. I mean, you just use a knife. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you're gonna use heat to open it? Bro, that's not opening. That's not gonna work. Oh my god. That looks dangerously hot. It's still not gonna open. Unless it explodes. Is that even safe? That doesn't... Oh my... Bro. like did not look safe at all. I'm glad you stopped before it even opened. But anyways, why would you have a heat gun but not a can opener? I'm pretty sure like the probability of owning a can opener is so much higher than the probability of owning a heat gun. And so you may as well have just not made this video, because like now you're gonna have to make a video how to open a can without a heat gun. So then you're gonna have to like make a follow-up, and then like if you use something else, you're gonna have to do how to open a can without blah 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 blah. Bro, that looked dangerous. That looked like it was actually about to explode. And if that exploded, it would have been like a grenade. All the metal shards would have gone into your body and like potentially killed you. Technically, maybe it works. Honestly, I don't think this is gonna open the can. Bro, you're missing half the plates. Oh, okay, it opened. Bro, it's open. It's open. You can stop now. It's open. Bro, you've already achieved the goal. 46 seconds in, you've achieved it. You've opened a can without a can opener. Technically, it's been opened already. There is no need for you to continue. Just like move on. Let's move on to the next tutorial. Chairs. Why would you need a chair? Bro, you're destroying. Oh my god. Bro, those poor chairs, bro, what did those chairs even do? You just ruined those perfectly good chairs. Now you're not gonna have any chairs for your table. Oh, it's still intact? Oh, through the wall? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is he doing? Bro, is that guy gooning to your Pop Mart collection? And also, how is your wall so weak that you can punch a hole through it with not even a hole puncher, but it's like a giant hole puncher. A can is enough to punch a hole through your wall? Bro, relax. Oh, that's a door. Bro, oh my god. First I was gonna say, I highly doubt eggs are gonna be strong enough to open a can. But then if you're gonna light the eggs on fire, bro, since when were eggs flammable? I don't think eggs are flammable, but I guess that will do the trick. That'll be hot enough to explode it. Oh. I mean, oh wait, you opened it. The shovel opened it. Oh, and now, okay, wait. Now a perfectly good can has appeared. Did anybody see the state of that can? Bro, that can is flattened beyond recognition. But then all of a sudden, like, amongst the smoke, like, oh my gosh, the can has just appeared like that. We opened our can by just using eggs, and it's perfectly intact. Oh my god. Oh my god. You just you brutally diddled your... Oh, that does not look safe. All that effort, you're telling me all that effort went towards making a bean sandwich. Out of all things you could have made with those baked beans, you did all of that just to make a bean sandwich? So you're telling me 200 plates was sacrificed, 3 chairs was sacrificed, the door was sacrificed just to make this stupid bean sandwich. How to make Pepsi. Oh my god. Sugar, okay. Oh, what is that a ruler? Lemon, okay. You've missed. Maple syrup. Huh? No, don't put piss. Oh. Huh? Oh. Oh. You've got, okay, we're gonna push some piss-soaked baby into our Pepsi recipe. Is this really the Krabby Patty secret formula? Like, would it taste different if it was pissed directly into the bowl? It has to specifically be a piss-soaked baby, and you have to, like, you know, just wrench all the stuff out of it. Oh, okay. Okay, it's being used, it can be disposed of now. Dog fart. Coke. Okay, to make Pepsi, we're gonna add some Coke. Isn't this like, that's illegal, isn't that illegal? The official Pepsi recipe requires Coca-Cola. I feel like that's some sort of like fraud or like some like copyright sort of infringement. And Diet Coke, okay, we're gonna put Diet Coke next to the bowl. Huh? Oh, we're gonna piss. We're gonna piss. Sunkiss. Oh, with the leg sweat. Oh, wait, your foot. What is your foot doing in the bowl? You could have easily just put your foot beside it for balance, but instead you have to put it inside it to step into the bowl. That's disgusting. Imagine how much food fungus would be in that drink. Solo. Wait, we're putting every single drink into it? Like, with toilet water and feet water? Oh my god. Oh, sick trick. Oh. Oh, that looks disgusting. Is that soy? Oh no, that's blue. Oh my god, that's blue dye, bro. Whoever drinks that is going to turn into a Smurf. If you take one sip of this Pepsi recipe, you're going to be pooing out blue logs for the rest of the year. Oh my, okay, you've broken the bowl. Oh, Pepsi. Oh, with an egg in it, okay. Is this a Pepsi recipe? Right, you can stop. He's gonna smash it. How is this the Pepsi recipe? So after all of that, the Pepsi recipe is Pepsi. Like that is literally the Pepsi recipe. The final drink was just Pepsi poured into a glass with an egg as garnish. What flavor would that add apart from like chicken poo? Like, do you understand how much chicken poo is probably around the outside of that? How to break a brick with your hand? Bro, you're gonna break your hand. Just do it. Oh. Oh. Oh, bro, relax. Oh my god. Oh, Kobe, bro, he scored that like it was a goal in hockey or something. But relax, bro. I mean, technically you did break it with your hand. You threw it with your hand and it broke in half after you threw it into the wardrobe. But relax, bro. Not everybody has to be able to have this ability. Like, it's okay to not be able to break brick with your hands. Oh my, the oven? Bro, that's gonna be so expensive to replace. Oh my. Oh, yeah, he did it. He 100% did it. There was definitely no jump cut here. You can definitely not see any point of jump cut. Let's just go from this frame to this frame. Oh, yeah, he definitely did that. I mean, even though all the pieces are in different locations. But Jesus Christ, was it worth breaking your oven? Do you understand how expensive ovens are nowadays? Like, that's at least $1,000 to replace your oven. All of that because a brick threatened his masculinity. His masculinity was threatened, and so he had to show the brick who was boss. How to catch a Pokemon. Oh, Pikachu. Oh, calm down. Oh, oh. Is that a gun? That's not how we do it in Pokemon. Huh? It's jammed. No, don't use a gun, just use a Pokeball. Oh, you missed. You missed. Oh, you threw it at the ground. Oh. Oh, eggs, okay. Oh, handcuff, okay. I think that's gonna be a bit too loose. That just did, bro. You achieved absolutely nothing by doing that. Like, what do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna be like stunned, he's not gonna be able to move, bro. He has legs and he has arms. He can just get out of there and just he can take it off himself. He can take them off like their headbones and then use them around your dingling and just brutally milk you. Oh, in a cage? Okay, yeah, that will do it. That will catch the Pokemon. Okay, now what? Oh, that probably hurt your hand a lot. You caught him. We can end the video. Bro, you don't have to torture him. Why are you pouring this like it's gasoline, like you're gonna light it on fire? I don't think milk is flammable. You're just gonna torture him and drown him? Bro, this is not flammable. No way. Yeah. Absolutely no way this lights up. In the bin? And what was the point of... Oh, he can escape. What was the point of that entire video if you're just gonna throw him in the bin to begin with? You could have just picked him up and thrown him into the bin. You didn't have to waste those perfectly good Pokeballs.
Now that I've been using Gleam for several months, it has become an invaluable and required tool to be able to get my...
Alright everybody, today we are going to be looking at viewer-made malware. I normally download random things on the internet, but I thought it would be fun to see what you guys could come up with when it comes to creating your own malwares. Will it actually destroy my laptop, or will I be fine? Let's find out. Now, this is my actual laptop, for your information. If this thing gets nuked, we'll probably have to switch over to the virtual machine, because I only have so many laptops. Basically, where I'm going to be getting these files is from my Discord server, discord.gg/stream, if you want to join. There is a channel called Your Scams, where I'll be getting them from, and then then we're also going to look at my Spam Inhaler 123 Gmail, where people have also sent me files that they made on here. So I'll go ahead and stop yapping. Let's begin. I already see one right here from Joint Gang. Me and Trejo and Ghost Boy made these. Shout out to these three dudes, man. Let's go ahead and download Android.zip. If there is an APK file, I will whip out my phone. It's ready to go. We're going to be testing whatever we can here, as long as it's viewer made. Dude, what is up with my internet, bro? Nothing is up with my router, I am not gonna lie. 1 gigabyte is 1 hour? What is my internet doing? This cannot be my actual internet connection, guys. What is happening? I think I might have a word. A nice little restart did wonders, so let's continue now. That is a lot better. 2 minutes, I will take that. This better be a good malware attack, bro. Now the question is, will this brick the laptop? Place your bets now. Could be a mental note, it could be a comment down below. Up to you. Probably easier to just think about it, don't comment. So we're in the folder now. What is the malware? Where is it? That's virus totalist, man. What is VS where? Okay, it's undetected, so what? There's no APK or EXE in that folder. Oh, that was a waste of time. So this one is from Miguel. We're gonna block out his email so we don't get nuked or whatever. I don't want to leak his personal email. Oh, wait, maybe there's Mediafire links too. I'm gonna download the one named Your Friend. Why not? See what it does. Initializing virtual assistant. Finito companion. I want to know you better. What is your name? Oscar. Hello, Oscar. Do you feel safe right now? Yes. Okay, what are we doing here? What is this video? What are you opening? Maybe we close some of these tabs. What is this link opening? Okay, man. We get it. Let it load. I want to see. This video isn't available anymore. What was this video? It opened an Opera too. That wasn't too bad. That was a level 1 virus right there. Let's see the poor master doing. Nothing crazy. Something Discord related. This next one is from Joe Mama. Actually, it is Lord Cosmos, but he also has an alt Gmail account. He says, I just wanted to test out my script exe I made. It is malware. However, the script cleans up any changes it did right before it crashes your computer. Just in case, I also had to clean up script in case it doesn't clean up the changes properly. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's test it out. Cool script plus plus. In the README, it says epilepsy warning, so if you have epilepsy, please look away. It says to run it as admin, so we're gonna do that. Here we go.
What?
Uh-oh.
So that's when he woke up? Yeah. He
Oh,
said
God.
something to her then.
Oh, God. Oh, God, that's bad. Okay. God damn. I'm playing Pac-Man right now. Put some Pac-Man gameplay over. Oh, and it's... Oh. It just crashed. Surely this laptop's fine, right? Please be fine. That was literally like, what, the second one that we installed? Okay, we're good. It's okay. That was actually pretty cool. I like how he kept it short. It wasn't loud noises for 5 minutes straight. Let's go ahead and look for more. Brian Johnson says he has a virus that he made himself. It's non-destructive. He actually gave me permission to show his email. He said, my real name is not... It's his burner account, so his real name is Finn. He said he subscribed to me since the 900K mark before 1 mil. Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Malware detected. Oh, Mediafire detected it, but we can actually just download it anyway. Thank you. Why isn't it letting me? Let me download it. It's not even giving me the option to keep anyway. It's just deleting it. How bad is this file, bro? Dude, is this on again? Turn it off. Oh my god, it's on. Why is it on again? Let me get this damn file! There we go. Oh my gosh, it's because real-time protection turned itself on. Resource hacker. Please don't brick me. Finn. Please. This is not your malware, bro. I know what Saline Win is. I'm not running that. There's no shot I'm running that. I thought this was yours. No, dude was about to bait me into opening Saline Win and destroying my PC. Not gonna happen. You ain't that slick. Guys, completely unrelated, but the chair that I've been sitting in for the past 5 years has ruined my posture. You can get the okay unk comments out of the way. Well, let me say, eliminating any chance of making it very a leather chair for a long time. Gaming session. I can a 3-year warranty and a 30. Yeah, not really something special. It's basically not even a virus. It's just acting as one. But it's still so cool. Please look at it. Fine. You could be lying too. It could be an actual one. Y'all are baiting me, man. I know you. I ain't stupid. Okay, it's ready. Troll face virus. It's a Python file. I have to get Python then. Here we go. Installing Python packages. Let's refresh. Open with Python. What? Open with Python. What? Virus script, come on. Let's go. Now find the video. Oh my god. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Yes. Did not find the video. Okay. This guy said never run or PCGG.exe. Oh, he's telling me to try it though. I can do that. The troll-faced virus did not work, but let's do this one. Oh, here we go. Oh god. Oh god. What just happened? What mask to tell me? I don't think it's working. Never mind. Maybe it is working. He probably has all my logins. Definitely all my logins acquired. So far, we had one good one that restarted my computer. The other ones probably took my logins. But I trust you guys. If you send me one of these and you get my login details, I'm not gonna abuse it, right? 'Cause I mean, my Discord already got hacked. I think people random images. I don't know. I don't understand. We got Kanye West hacked. Like your account get hackers. I'm just sending him this. Like, what? What is it? OMG, LOL. Yeah, if you get a message from Oscar GH with random PNGs, do not entertain it. Someone was on my account. Dear Spam Inhaler, I made GTA 6. Okay, Andrew, I believe you. It should actually be a game. Give me the GTA 6. Okay, it's done. We have GTA 6. Just open it. Let's just open it. We're blindly opening it. Okay, come on. Oh, here we go. We got an installer and everything. Cool. How big is this? Required space, 146 megabytes. Okay, that's nothing. Very compressed game. Launch it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh. No game? Oh my god. I'm just taking my Discord. That's what it looks like to me. Alright, this one is the Offing Yourself Simulator by Nils33. He said he thinks he made a virus, but you can try it out. Okay. File does not exist. A little late to the party then. Thank God. I made a virus of my cat and it's been blowing up on YouTube and I want you to try it. Also, the image attaches what my cat looks like. Oh. Alright. Okay. People are getting nuked off of Google Drive for these files. We're gonna look in my Discord now because of that. Ford Mustang GT sent me some sort of file. Por favor. Now me execute a serial. Try my virus. It will explode you PC for real. Okay, bet. First of all, what is this translation? Could still be something. Well, please do not execute it. I'm serious. I'm warning you. It's a real virus. Please don't open it for anything. You send it to me. So what do you want me to do? I'm going to open it. Oh god. Here we go. Encrypt level. Oh god. Oh god. This better be a prank. Access is denied though. It's not able to do anything. Wait, what if we run it as admin? Will it have permission? Access denied. You ain't doing shit, buddy. Your PC is now cooked. I don't think so, buddy. Access denied. So. Oh my god. Wait. It said access denied, so we should be okay. We should be okay. I'm gonna restart here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got the error. You guys didn't see it on my. Oh no. Okay. Is it gonna restart? Yep. Look at this error. Look at this error. It's doing this every time. I think it broke. Is this just looping and doing the error and then rebooting? Preparing automatic repair is what it says. And then it gives an error. It's diagnosing my PC now. Oh no. It actually deleted my system files. Let's try this again. Hey guys. Please work. Okay, it's doing it again. It's doing it again. Oh my god, my mouse is so nasty. See, this is my new mouse. I got a black one because this one crusty as fuck. I think y'all would see that. Let's move that over there. Dude, this thing is actually bricked. Dude. Come on, man. Whoever said batch files are not bad, you have been proven wrong because this thing is actually bricked. Dude, I just restarted this thing too, man. Ford Mustang GT, you're at the top of the list right now. You know what you're doing clearly. God damn it. Well, let's put this laptop away. It's actually died. No reboot cards anywhere in sight, so we'll have to use the virtual machine now. Okay, guys. We are in the VM now, finally. Ford Mustang got me right there. That was crazy. See if anyone else sent me anything. We got one from Lahat Head. Yo, Tritium, I would love you to use my virus that I have coded and made all by myself. It would mean a lot to me if you post it. By the way, use a VM. Okay, I got you. Keylogger.exe. Okay, let's hope it doesn't break. Let's open it up. Keylogger.exe. What? Just. Huh? What? Okay. Alright, dude. Okay, you can stop now. You can stop now. It's not a keylogger, it's just opening. Rick Astley. Stop, bro. It's funny because it's not playing because I get the ad.
Whoa. What are you doing watching this for when you can watch me who's Jet 2's head of holidays? Come on. Click and watch, I know you want to. I'll wait here until you do
Then
it.
you can finally put that thing away.
Would you mind if I use yours?
On one condition.
Listen up, Lycra lady, and you park guy, everybody. Mi Dianos, if you was as clever.
I joined Pension B back in 2019. My favourite thing about Pension B is the fact that I've...
I see it every day a million times. Hold on, bro. Let's just end the task. I'm over it. I get it. We get it. Rickroll. We get it. Very nice. Not bad, La Hothead. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing here, but APK. Interesting profile picture you have right there, dude. I'll download your APK. You do need to whip out the Android at some point, so I figured now is the time. Let's get the Android out now. We are in the phone. We're gonna try Urch's file right now. Will it brick the phone? I have no idea. It's 500 kilobytes, so let's allow Chrome to install unknown apps. All right, here we go, guys. Look at this preview. We got Chica on the preview. Let's go. Install anyway. I don't even know what that says. But here we go. Oh god, how is that? It just says you've been hacked by Chica. That's all it says. Okay, that's literally it. That's the entire app, guys. Literally not that bad. Okay, in the background change the Chica. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Urch. Wow, that was amazing. That was actually amazing. There's a lot more files that people are sending, but for some reason it's saying the original message was deleted. I can't tell if Discord was removing these messages in here or like the original sender.
Recording.
I don't know. Some I made before I changed my handle to Moon. Have fun, I forgot what ones are ransomware. Oh god, here we go. Let's see what you got, Moon. You got a IP sniffer, a rapper, horror.exe. Then we got some Python scripts. Okay, let's do the IP sniffer. That can't run on your PC. It's literally 1 kilobyte. These are all 1 kilobyte. There's no way that's real. Game I made that duels as malware, fake malware that makes Joe Bartolozzi explode your PC. It actually explode the PC though. Alright, here we go. Let's open it up. Please don't nuke me. Run as admin. It's not opening. Gojo crossover, man. That's unfortunate. Maybe it'll just randomly pop up. Here's some previews. This was fully made by me. Tritium EXE. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. I like that, man. Okay, let's see if this one works. Come on. Tritium EXE. Made by ISOs on Discord. Love you, Tritium. Love you too, bro. So press OK to begin. Okay, here we go. Oh, is this is he plugging the Discord? No, I'm kidding. Oh, okay. I like that he didn't include audio here. Oh god. Alright. Oh. Holy sh... I'm being hypnotized to click the subscribe button. System restart Discord. Trading on Discord. Is this easily escapable? I don't think so. I have task... Oh, there we go. Wait. Can we... Oh, we can't escape. Nope. I was close. Wait, hold on. I can't see. Oh, here we go. Smiley face. Little transition. Oh, and now it's restarting. Wait, that was actually kind of cool. Not bad. The Tritium virus. Holy shit. Dude, that was good. I was hoping I was in it though. Honestly, not just the icon photo, but not bad. My own viruses. Monkey! Please try them. Also, the zip contains 4 versions. Please do the last one. Okay, we got Do Not Touch, CuteKittenVideos.exe, eBumbo. I will get them all. Hopefully, these other 2 don't nuke my computer before I get to the zip file. Maybe I'll do the zip file first. See, this is why the channel in the Discord is right here. So, I mean, if you guys know how to make files like this, you might as well join. Or if you get like a spam text or something, that's what that channel's for too. Your Scam Show. I normally don't ever promote my Discord, so I feel like it's about time, right? It makes sense. I kind of want to do cute kitten videos first, man. Let's do it. Don't nuke me, please. Don't nuke. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Okay. I like this. I like this rather than opening a YouTube tab and getting a mid-roll ad. Okay, I'm gonna get claimed the longer this goes on. Turn it off. We brute forced it. It's all good. Let's log back in. Okay, I think we're good. Do the final version. Apparently, that's what he wants me to open. Skibbity, oh god. Prepare. Oh. What? It opened again! No! No! God damn it. This thing, we're actually cooked. We're actually cooked. We need to make a new VM now. God damn it. We're getting rickrolled as soon as we sign in every time. God damn it. I'll be right back. We are on PC number 3, technically. Woo! We did cute kitten videos, that was not destructive. But then we did the rickroll and the do not touch zip. And then now we're gonna do Me Bumbo. Hopefully this one is fine. I really don't want this to nuke already. I just set this video up. Okay, we got a Trojan horse icon. Let's zoom in on that. No, it's actually not getting bigger.
I told you I'm not going. I'm not in the mood. Okay. Well, this might cheer you up. It's from UC San Diego.
Apparently I look like Jack Walton from the Walton Files. Am I offended or pissed? No, I do find it hilarious though, but I will prove you wrong.
Have you tried talking to him? There's nothing to talk about.
Do I look like him? Because I sure as hell don't.
Sometimes.
Okay, maybe it has to do with the long hair, my stubble, and that goopy smile. Other than that, I look nothing like him. Apparently
Where was the FNAF 4 jump scare sound actually taken from? You see, a lot of people believe it's just a mix of the jump scare sounds from the first 3 games. And while that's partially correct, it's actually way more complicated than that. The FNAF 4 jump scare sound is actually made up of 4 separate audio effects layered together. First, you have the beginning of the FNAF 3 jump scare sound combined with a monster growl. The second audio is the classic FNAF 1 jump scare sound, but pitched slightly lower. Then, for the third part, Scott added the second half of the FNAF 3 jump scare sound. Before the last audio, if you see Bonnie crawling out from under your bed, it's because you haven't liked and subscribed. Anyway, the last one is actually a gorilla roar that Scott got it from a website called SoundJax. Where was the FNAF 4 jump scare sound actually taken from? You see, a lot of people believe it's just a mix of the jump.
Here are the funniest Roblox age verification moments you've never ever seen. Because at number 4, this is what happens when you verify with your cat. And at number 3, she literally used her avatar to get verified. And at number 2, Bro was literally shocked by the number he got. Here are the funniest.
I connected my sister's phone to my laptop.
You have 5 seconds.
I just want to see my page. Just 1 second. Just want to check my TikTok, see if you like my videos. Thank you. So what are you doing tonight?
She has no idea.
To that party tonight?
What?
Are you going to that party tonight? Who are you sending that to?
How are you watching me right now?
Who are you sending it to?
Such a weirdo. What the heck?
I connected my sister.
This guy played a Geometry Dash demon in front of his school.
Now we're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Bigger. Number 8.
Grandfather.
Grandfather.
Easy.
Number 7.
That gotta be nigger. No way.
Nagger. Number 6.
Bitter?
Singer. Number 4.
I took this photo 15 years ago with the OG Sixers mascot, and today we're gonna try to recreate it. Last time we tried to recreate this picture, and the OG Sixers mascot, Hip Hop, wasn't even at the game. And turns
Today on Lewis A, I tell someone to disown their own family. At that point, you've just got to disown your own family. I go brr, just going brr, and I question if someone's still alive. What if they're still alive? Hello, A-Team. Whoa. I am still getting used to these, I know. I've only made 4 longs. Welcome back to another Rocket League video. Wait, what? Haven't made one of those for a while. Anyway, I probably shouldn't be saying that because I'm pretty sure AI scans what you say in the video now. So it's just going to show this to a bunch of Rocket League players and they're going to be like, what? That's not Rocket League. I'm joking. I love Rocket League. With that minor setback aside, in today's video, what we're actually going to be doing is reacting to videos made by you, the A-Team, because you've come up with some pretty interesting stuff, I do have to say. Stuff that is too good to be ignored. Right, so without further ado, grab your caramel and let's go.
Don't forget it.
Let's clean a random grave.
No, you haven't. No. They've recreated the Clean Girls video in Roblox. This is either about to be the best or worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Why is she playing basketball? I don't think the little pink ball's translated well into Roblox, has it? She's like LeBron James.
Who do you think is buried here?
Don't clean my grave, Rip. Oh my God. That's quite funny, I'll give you that. Is she using a paint roller to clean the grave?
Let's clean it and find out. I have so many.
Oh, now it's changed to a marshmallow on a stick. Look how fast she's moving it as well. She's going to rub the writing off the grave at this rate.
Questions. How old is this grave?
Big girl, slow down.
How old is this grave?
Slow down, you're going too fast.
How old is this grave?
You need to God, she never listens, does she?
It's been here for 500 years. How did this grave get
Okay, that would be the Dyson Hoover at about 20,000 RPM.
so dirty?
Why has she got a lawnmower?
Look, there's a tree growing out of it.
Oh, barely. I mean, look at the size of the tree. It's like a Christmas tree. It's smaller than her.
I love plants.
She says while digging up the plant.
This transformation is extremely hard for me.
I genuinely think this video is harder to make than the original.
I believe everyone deserves a beautiful grave. Okay, so I did some research.
No way, you've got a laptop out to do the research. This is brilliant. This is cinema. I'm sorry, this is cinema.
A woman is buried.
She's got a sword now. What's next?
And she has two brothers, just like me.
No, why are the brothers in the grave? Oh my God. What if they're still alive?
I need to make her family proud.
My family, oh my God, it just gets worse.
This is so satisfying.
Bro, wait, this is crazy.
I wish I could live in a graveyard.
Now she's on a
Are
bed.
you ready to find out who's buried here?
What's with the Amazon parcels? Is she turned into a delivery driver? She's trying to sell you magic foam. What's with the weaponry she's been using? Now it's turned into ASMR. It sounds like the constant Minecraft eating sound just on repeat. It really does.
Maria Lugo Texador.
Mario. I'm pretty sure it's Maria. It's not Super Mario, is it?
She died on the 19th of January.
Her laptop's got RGB lighting on it. It just changed colour from white to green. This is incredible.
I get to do this work because you support involvement.
Bravo. This video was unhinged but incredible. Oh, it's comment of the day. It's comment of the day time, guys. It's a time where I show you the best comments I've received. That's a lie, it's only one. But I'm going to show it anyway. Comment of the day goes to It's Lena. I need to stop. For this, selling Lewis for likes. Now, this could either go in comment of the day or report to the police. But we're going to put it in comment of the day because I like the editing. So congratulations, It's Lena, on your win of comment of the day. I'm kind of scared to see what other selling for likes you're going to come up with. Right, back to the video. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Why has her mum made a toilet donut? At that point, you've just got to disown your own family. You can't be making toilet donuts. That's literally it, by the way. It's just a toilet donut with...
Hey, can I pour you a drink?
Please don't.
I don't know how you record videos like this, so my screen looks weird, but I had to respond. Yeah?
No.
Just let me pour you the drink, Lewis. Okay, cool.
I can already see it dripping off the bottom of the cup, so I can tell this isn't going to go well.
It's called condensation, okay? At least, that's what Google's telling me.
No, maybe I was wrong. Oh my God, what are you doing?
Can you at least watch the full video before judging it? Oh, I guess I have to do it this way.
That would help. Why can't you pour anything?
Melissa, you pour a drink then. Okay, come on. If you ever run out of ice for your drink...
What drink?
I don't know, maybe the Fanta that I'm clearly holding?
I never got my drink, you just spill it all over the kitchen counter.
Just use frozen peas instead.
In what world am I running out of ice before I run out of frozen peas?
I may or may not have 5,000 pounds of peas stored in my freezer, okay? It pretty much tastes the exact same, look.
You're gonna drink that?
Watch me.
Just you wait until that melts and you've got the world's worst bubble tea.
You're acting like you don't drink soda with peas in the country you're from. which is Europe.
Tyler, why don't I make you a drink?
When I ordered a large soda, I did not mean a large cup of ice
My bad. That's exactly what I thought you meant.
with a drop of soda.
You asked for soda.
Don't you call sodas a fizzy drink in England? What a funny word. Fizzy drink. Fizzy drink. Fizzy drink. I took one drink of this thing and it's already half empty.
Maybe take a smaller sip next time.
I thought you would have been happy since I replaced the peas with ice. It's like a baseball bat.
Is that a threat?
Maybe.
Okay, so he is trying to end me. Thanks for clarifying.
The world may never know. Hey, can I pour you a drink?
Please don't.
I don't know. My mom just bought me a Detroit-style pizza, but I've never even seen one of these before. So let's see what Detroit-style means. What was that? You hear that? My mom just bought me this glass is what they use in movies when they hit people, but it's actually made out of sugar, so I'm gonna see what it tastes like. I guess let's just take a bite. Wait, that's actually pretty good. I need some more of that. It just tastes like straight up sugar. Do not try this with real glass. This glass, I made a post asking you guys for your wildest school confessions because I figured we'd get the classics. I just put a hamster water bottle at the entrance to my room, so whenever I'm too lazy to get a drink from the kitchen, I could just do this. I just put a hamster water. My cousin just won a pizza party at school, but he's allergic to dairy, so he gave me his slice. And look, he told me this was the biggest one out of all of them. I know y'all are jealous. My cousin just won a... Hello.
Five Nights at Freddy's hasn't always been known for glitches and errors. The canon. Now, with all that done, let's first check out the glitches that appear across multiple games. It'd be impossible for me to make this video and not mention being able to beat the night while being jump scared, but its status as a glitch is unclear. On one hand, it is possible in FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, and Pizzeria Simulator, but on the other, it is a feature that's got intentionally patched out of Sister Location's private room and isn't present in Ultimate Custom Night. So it could be intended, or it could be unintended and just wasn't that important. There are also a few exceptions to this because of how the games work. Golden Freddy and Power Up Freddy in FNAF 1, and Nightmare or Nightmare On in FNAF 4 take you to a separate frame of the application to jump scare you, so the gameplay isn't even running at that point and you can't hit 6 AM. Another issue I cannot make this video without acknowledging is your monitor getting stuck and not being able to pull it down again. I've looked into this and it's been an issue in FNAF 1, 2, 3, and Sister Location's private room and custom night. What's supposed to happen is that when you flip the monitor, it sets a value called flip it to 1, then resets it to 0 when the monitor animation completes. It gets stuck when there's enough lag that the full monitor flip animation completes within a frame, and the flip it value gets reset to 0 before it's even set to 1, so it gets stuck at 1, stopping you from flipping the monitors because it thinks the animation isn't done. It is possible to create a camera system that isn't vulnerable to this. Ultimate Custom Night pulls it off, but I can say this bug will only occur with a lot of lag, so I won't be officially counting it. The last place you'd look for a glitch is the main menu, but it is a little broken in FNAF 1, 2, and 3. First of all, once you've clicked on a night, it takes 20 frames to actually send you to the night, but you can still move to other options during that time, and because that also changes the selected night number, you get sent to a different night than you actually clicked. And this is what allows you to skip the Night 1 newspaper whenever you want, as you can click continue and then just press up or hover over new game, updating the night number to 1, but sending you to the normal night screen, not showing the newspaper as would happen if you had clicked new game. If you have night 1 as your saved night, but have the night 6 or custom night buttons unlocked, the first time you try to select those buttons, it'll immediately change back to the continue button. The game is supposed to default your selection to continue if you have a saved night above 1, but it doesn't just check once when you open the menu. If it fails because your saved night isn't above 1, it keeps checking until it is above 1. Hovering over the night 6 or custom night buttons sets the night number to 6 or 7 and erroneously triggers the default selection event. But there's one more, much more serious glitch on the title screen. If you hover over the continue button for one frame and have a different option selected on the next frame, you'll see a weird night number showing very briefly. That number is the level number in your save, which after beating the custom night is an even higher number than you'd ever play. Normally this doesn't show because it limits the night number to 5 if you have the continue button selected, but because of how events are ordered, the game sets the night number based on what you had selected on the previous frame. So you can select the continue button for one frame, then immediately move to a different option, which will still set the night number to what the continue button should be, night 8 or whatever is in the save file. But now because you technically don't have the continue button selected, the night number doesn't get limited. Of course, it will still change to that new selection on the very next frame, but if you time it exactly so it's showing night 8 after the 20 frames it takes from clicking continue, you just get sent straight into night 8. It's actually not harder than night 6, with AI levels of 0, 10, 10, and 3, but beating it unfortunately just results in a soft lock and it doesn't save that you beat the level. In the second game, it also soft locks at 6 AM, but it does save the beaten level. It also soft locks if you open the cameras because there isn't a set default camera for nights above 7, but it's still thankfully beatable as Foxy is the only active AI, so you can climb the nights as high as you want. And thankfully, the third game doesn't soft lock at all and allows you to get to whatever night you want, but it's just night 6 over and over. In FNAF 2 and 3, the white blip animation does not disappear if you're no longer using the monitor. Oddly enough, this wasn't an issue in the first game. The original correctly makes it invisible when closing the monitor. And the last thing that appears across games is a mistake with the random number generator, which was actually the topic of my last video. The video goes into a lot more detail and more RNG shenanigans, but here's the main idea. In the game engine, the random function used for all the randomness in the games has a limit of 65,535, but nothing stops you from putting in a larger number, and exceeding the limit doesn't even cap the number at 65,000, it overflows. This type of error only occurs 3 times in the series, the main ones being Golden Freddy and RWQ FSFASXC, who are supposed to have odds of 1 in 100,000 and 1 in a million respectively, but end up being 3 times and 60 times as likely, and are actually 1 in 32,768 and 1 in 16,384. The third time this happens, it's just to some numbers on the breaker control box that were supposed to be numbers from 0 to a billion, but only end up going from 0 to 51,000. But that's everything that's in multiple games, so let's start dissecting the original. The first game has an incredibly long 8-minute and 55-second night, but it could have been worse because that's a mistake. The game counts seconds up to 90, which then increments the hour, but when resetting the seconds, it resets to 1 for some reason. So while the first hour is 90 seconds, every hour after the first one is only 89 seconds, ending the night 5 seconds early. Jump scares are pretty susceptible to breaking in this game. I mean, you can just straight up flip your monitor up while Bonnie or Chica are yelling at you. This is unfortunately not able to actually reset the jump scare animation unless you are experiencing significant lag. As well, most of the animatronics don't really check if you're already being jump scared, so Freddy can interrupt Bonnie and Chica's jump scares. Foxy can also jump scare you during Bonnie and Chica's jump scares, but doesn't replace the image. He will override Freddy's jump scare though. Also, if Foxy brings down your camera for a jump scare, Bonnie or Chica can hijack it if they're ready, doubling up the jump scare sound. Chica and Bonnie can jump scare you after you run out of power. Running out of power during a jump scare vanishes any jump scaring animatronics, though Bonnie and Chica still end up sending you to the death screen because they're based on a timer rather than when the jump scare animation ends, like Foxy and Freddy. But did you see that? The fan was still animating for a decent amount of time. For some reason, rather than disappearing upon power down, it's tied to Freddy's power out RNG, so for at least 3 frames it doesn't disappear, and every frame afterwards has a 75% chance for it to disappear, though it's guaranteed when he moves on to the next stage. If you power out on the frame the monitor came up, the power left and usage text will stay visible. This is because while running out of power turns them invisible, opening the monitor makes them visible again. I'm not sure why the monitor makes them visible, nothing else makes them invisible, and the only thing that code ends up doing is cause this bug, but it is frame perfect though. The opposite camera problem plagues the fan and Halloween pumpkin, staying invisible after flipping the cameras. Those 2 objects are made invisible when flipping the monitor, and set to be visible if you're viewing The Office, but they have a special condition such that it only runs once each time you view The Office, rather than constantly re-triggering. But if you flip the tablet fast enough, the viewing variable effectively stays at 0, so the objects think you never stopped viewing The Office and won't be set to be visible again. Of course, the cameras themselves are a little off. You can honk Freddy's nose while watching them. There's just no check that stops you. When you run out of power, most of the visuals update a frame late, and this is what you see before it actually flips down the cameras. Also, Cam 1C's text disappears. It has no reason to, it shouldn't, but it does. Could this be important to the story? No, what? No, what do you mean? What? During the 5 seconds of static caused by Bonnie or Chica moving, the kitchen audio-only text won't disappear, even if you're not on the kitchen camera. The doors, door buttons, and Golden Freddy don't disappear on the first frame of cams being open, which allows you to place them wherever. The cameras Foxy can appear in are a little special, in that they depend on what progress he's made. As well, one of them is animated, and that requires a special condition so it doesn't change the camera image during Foxy's running animation. But then you run into the issue of the fact that the camera doesn't change while Foxy is running. It doesn't update to the animation, it doesn't update at all. If you bring down the cameras while he's running and bring them up again, you can see The Office in the cameras. Or if you click onto a different camera and click back to the West Hall, nothing happens. The same thing happens with Pirate Cove. Nothing is set to show up while he's running, so nothing does show up.
I'm all in for Cancer Research UK's Race for Life.
Who's with me? All in against cancer.
Can you go single out?
Foxy can also break things when you use the door lights. Ordinarily, Foxy turns off the door lights when he's set to jump scare you, and the jump scare itself stops you from using them. But if you can somehow delay the actual jump scare, you can turn the lights back on and overwrite his jump scare image with the image of The Office lit up. You can do this by opening the door when he shows up. He's only set to either knock on the door if it's closed, or jump scare you if it's open. But while it's opening or closing, he'll wait. So if you time it right, you can open the door, Foxy turns off the door light, you turn it back on, he tries to jump scare you when the door finishes opening, but the light animation overwrites it, and you're stuck again in office purgatory. Being the first game in the series, it had some weird quirks in how he implemented animatronic movements. We'll use the term movement opportunity to describe when an enemy has the ability to move, usually a percentage chance. In the case of Bonnie and Chica, it's about every 5 seconds, with a tiny difference between the two. But Bonnie and Chica both use the same variable to determine who's moving on any given frame, and for the first couple movement opportunities, Chica and Bonnie's movements are so close together that they might try to move on the same frame, but Chica's is ordered after and will just overwrite Bonnie's movement. This means that despite Bonnie being at 20 AI, it's possible that he just does not move at the very start. Similarly to Foxy, if Bonnie or Chica are at a door and succeed a movement opportunity, they'll do nothing while the door is being closed or opened, waiting until the animation finishes. The other character is also able to overwrite their movement during that time. Bonnie and Chica play a weird noise called robot voice when they're in the hall corners, only on nights 4 and onwards. It's the same noise that plays when you get an "it's me" hallucination. But if a hallucination plays on nights 1 to 3, and Bonnie or Chica are in the hall corners, it won't stop playing. It's only set to be muted if the hallucination is playing and neither of the animatronics are in the hall corners, forgetting that it's still supposed to be muted if it's before night 4. And to cover this game's last error, I need to briefly explain how audio works in Glitching Fusion. There are a couple of ways you can play audio samples, but the method Scott uses in all the FNAF games is to play audio samples on a specific channel. Alright, on to the prequel. All of those sounds can very noticeably cut each other off, as they all use the same channel. Alright, on to the prequel. While all animatronics cause a signal interrupt when they enter a room, Balloon Boy and Withered Foxy don't cause camera static when leaving, which only a few animatronics do, but Balloon Boy and Withered Foxy also don't get stunned by the in-camera flashlight, so they can both suddenly disappear when they move. It looks like I cut the video, but no, they literally just pop out of existence. Both of them don't appear on many cameras, which is probably why this didn't get caught, but it is a very obvious oversight. The puppet's movement chance is slightly higher than intended. For every other AI, it's either random 20 is less than AI, or random 20 plus 1 is less than or equal to AI, which both mean that they have an AI level out of 20 chance to move, which is pretty intuitive. It seems like there being two different implementations for the exact same idea was a mistake that Scott had to fix for some of the characters. It looks like he never fixed the puppet, who uses random 20 is less than or equal to AI. It means the puppet's movements end up being AI plus 1 out of 20, though considering how fast he moves anyways, it barely makes any difference. Have you ever seen this paper pal in your office? You are probably playing the custom night. I know this because there's a bug that causes him to only appear in the custom night. The paper pal actually has an AI, which has a 1% chance of being 1 at the start of any night. Unfortunately, that's reset to 0 if it's not the custom night. This is because before setting what AI levels the night needs, it resets all AI levels, just so it doesn't need to put AI level 0 for every animatronic that doesn't appear that night. But the paper pal's AI is special because it gets set even before that, and always gets reset on any night other than the custom night. The AI levels don't need to be reset on the custom night because it just sets every level to the ones you selected, which is why the paper pal can appear at all. Golden Freddy has a similar problem, where an old fix resets his AI at the start of the night, making him never appear on nights 3 to 5 even though he was supposed to. He does appear on night 2 though, because his AI gets set at 1 AM. RWQ FSFASXC doesn't disappear when you're in danger, even though he's supposed to, because the check that makes him invisible is right before the check that makes him visible again. If you were holding the flashlight on a camera, flip cams down into an animatronic attack, and Golden Freddy spawns, even though you're not supposed to be able to shine the hall flashlight while in danger, it stays lit for 1 frame after closing cams, causing Golden Freddy to seemingly kill you for no reason. Weirdly enough, you can use the vent light during an attack, no problem. It'll cause Withered Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica to disappear from the room, though temporarily. Does this mean that Toy Freddy is in some way more powerful? Yes. Most vent animatronics either only go into the vent opening if you're in the cameras or when you're not using the vent light. But Toy Chica doesn't check at all and is now the third animatronic in this game that can just nonchalantly teleport before our very eyes. The hall light gets jammed by animatronics moving in the hall, but the jamming sound doesn't stop if you keep holding the light and flip up the cameras, nor if the hall light unjams. If you click a cam and immediately flip the monitor down, when you flip it back up, you might end up with 2 cameras selected. The monitor saves which camera you were last looking at, so when you flip it back up, you're still looking at the same camera. This breaks in this instance because it only saves it every 0.2 seconds. So if you click a camera and flip it down before it saves it, the Your View object that stalls animatronics and handles sound moves to the camera you clicked, but when you open the monitor again, you'll be looking at the old camera. Shadow Freddy and Endo 02 don't leave the cameras after looking at them for half a second. I actually made a whole video about how that went wrong, but the gist is that Scott was doing some debugging, made a testing object, but actually set some values to a non-test object, didn't remove the debug stuff, and didn't notice that he broke the mechanic. It should look like this. Jump scares that can occur while looking at the monitor will appear on top of cameras for the first frame, before the flip down animation appears. The flashlight text also stays on top of jump scares. Toy Bonnie and Mangle's in-camera jump scares do not check if you've already been attacked by another animatronic, which means either of them can override other jump scares if they attack on the same frame. Because those specific jump scares are ordered after the jump scare animation change code.
It's so awkward.
The previous animatronic will still be visible on the first frame, before switching to Toy Bonnie or Mangle, and the jump scare sound is played twice, but on 2 subsequent frames, so it's pretty difficult to notice. You can see the parts and service and the show stage cameras for a frame in the custom night, even though they're disabled. They're supposed to be disabled because the custom night allows different combinations of animatronics to be on or off. There are no limits as to which animatronic can leave first. And because there isn't a render for every combination, in some circumstances this image will be incorrect. If the monitor is immediately forced down by an attacking animatronic, or you bring it down yourself, while a previous blackout was fading, a longer, bugged version of a blackout will occur. Using the monitor usually removes the blackout fade, but the monitor needs to be up for a full frame, and in this case it wasn't, and the game mistakenly redoes the previous 4-second fade, then does the normal blackout, but the texture is invisible because it thinks it just faded. Freddy's nose can't be honked in cameras like in the previous game, but it can be honked with the mask on. You can put the mask on while flipping up the monitor, which would soft lock you in older versions, but there was a band-aid fix in 1.03, where the mask would overwrite the camera view, but it still looks glitchy and both dropping animations play when you try to take it off. The first frame of the Save the minigame looks a little weird because while the position is set on the first frame, the walls and some other props are set before the position is set, and only update on the second frame. Animatronics generally can't enter the office if there's another normal animatronic already inside, or if you don't have your camera up. But they still try and do make footstep noises, even when they didn't actually move. And Toy Bonnie will permanently cause camera static while cam stalled, even though he's not moving. Oddly enough, the footstep quirk only really applies to Mangle and Toy and Withered Freddy. All the others, we just don't hear footsteps. When any animatronic, other than the puppet, moves in one of the party rooms, one of the walk sounds is supposed to play, but it usually doesn't. Unfortunately, for a long time, there was a bug in the game engine that caused audio channels to fail to be cleared from the channel, but either way, generally it just doesn't work out if you have a mix of interruptible channel with the regular walk sounds with random noises. Balloon Boy's laugh, error sounds, walk sounds, vent walk sounds, and Mangle's specific metallic walking sounds. Because of this glitch, only the vent walk sounds and Mangle's walking sounds ever actually play. This was incidentally fixed in the Click Team ports because of Fusion Update 290 in late 2017, long after the last update to the PC release. You can still hear these sounds on the PC release if you toggle the game audio with Control S. That's it for the sequel, or prequel, or whatever. It's time to move along to Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
This is gonna be the end of a trilogy.
Yeah.
I am done. No more games, okay?
Picture your perfect escape, where you feel at home the moment you arrive. A place with space to endlessly explore, or simply soak up the countryside calm. However you picture it, there's a cottage with your name on it at cottages.com.
There are a few ways that your ventilation breaks in this game. Getting jump scared, not looking at any screen for too long, and just naturally over time. The speed of this natural deterioration is tied to the AI level of the night, which is pretty simple. Aside from the first night where it's 0, it's just the night number. Well, it was, until at some point Scott made night 6 have a slightly higher AI, which means the ventilation doesn't naturally deteriorate. There are two values that handle how the cameras deteriorate. One is a timer that tracks how long you've been looking at the cameras, and once it reaches 12 seconds, it decays some of the camera health. This timer, though, continues counting even after the cameras have broken down. And while the timer does reset properly when using Reboot All, rebooting the cameras singularly doesn't reset the timer. On later nights, that can leave almost half of the deterioration unfixed. If you click one of the reboot options on the first frame you overlap them, the indicator position won't update. Like here it's rebooting ventilation, but it looks like it's doing the camera system. If you are rebooting and Phantom Freddy pulls the maintenance panel down, it will still finish rebooting. After Phantom Puppet leaves, the blackout overlay is supposed to fade away, but if you have a ventilation error, it gets stuck as half faded. That sounds sort of right, but ventilation errors are supposed to cause blackouts after an amount of time, not immediately. And getting stuck at low visibility is clearly not what's supposed to happen, even when having blackouts. Springtrap's jump scare completely disables all other jump scares. Everything except for Phantom Freddy's jump scare sound. There is one entity that can overpower Springtrap though, the Cupcake. On Cam 4, if you happen to get the 1 in 100 or 1 in 10,000 chance to get the Cupcake or Golden Cupcake, you will not see Springtrap, even if he's in the room. This is handled the opposite way around for the rare Spring Bonnie posters, where seeing the actual enemy is prioritized over Easter eggs. The rules on where you can and can't lure Springtrap are a little inconsistent. But the worst offense is that you can lure Springtrap from Cam 7 to Cam 5, but you cannot lure him from Cam 5 back to Cam 7. Springtrap has a special mode called Aggressive, not to be confused with the Aggressive cheat. That's an entirely different yet identically named thing. When Springtrap is in aggressive mode, he'll move slightly quicker and also has more options for movement, often to vents. He can become aggressive from a whole host of causes, like ventilation errors or jump scares. He's supposed to stop being aggressive at the next 15-second interval, so getting jump scared doesn't make him permanently aggressive. But there are conditions, such as ventilation being down, where he should stay aggressive. However, because the aggression reset is right before the movement events, any movement opportunity that lands on a 15-second interval acts as if you are not aggressive, no matter what. Luring Springtrap to Cam 2 while he's in the window and immediately closing cams can allow you to see his window graphic pop out of existence. Springtrap's hide behind the corner animation can play at any point the panel is being flipped down, so if it's at the end of the animation, Springtrap will very visibly pop into existence. He also barely clips in front of the doorway. When Springtrap decides that
What? Byron, it's been flagged to me that you're in a gang. Fucking cutting to me, pussy. What? What? Teacher. Oh, it's just a student, man. Hey, you little year 7s, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm trying to piss, bro. Shut up, man. Go piss or do something, man. Don't disturb us. Why are you, man, always in here every day vaping, bro? Is there a problem with that? Word, is there? Yes, because it's the school toilet's not abandoned. You understand? Well, do something about it, then. What are you gonna do? Yeah, get away, bro. Walk out. Yeah, we run this toilet. You lot have just come back in. I just want to say sorry, Anna. What? I just want to apologise. I'm going to let you guys do your thing and just handshake it off and say sorry, yeah? That's very nice of you still. Appreciate it. Yo! Get the fuck off me! Shut up. What? Yo. Go on, do something. Big man vaping, yeah? What? Back your friend, look. Yeah? Yo, just leave us. We'll never be back. Please, let's go. Yeah, I know. You two won't be back. We're gonna get excluded. Watch. Mr. Hammond, I need help! Mr. Hammond! Now, Mr. Hammond's gonna come in here, search both of you, find the vapes, 4-day exclusion. Yo, get off me! Get off me! Get off me! I heard disturbance from toilets going now. We'll just wait. We'll wait. Have fun, lads. Don't get caught. My wrist, hide the vape, stars coming. Where, brother, where? Flush it down the toilet. Shit. Hurry up! 2 minutes away from the toilets. Yo, the toilet won't flush, man. Just leave it in the water, it'll come out. It'll go down on me. Come out! Gentlemen, what are we doing out of here at lesson time, huh? Pissing about? My friend's actually sick, so I just took him out of lesson to take care of him. Smells a bit like strawberries in here, heavy. We've been vaping, lads. What? Smells like vapes. Have we been vaping? No, we haven't. Something in that cubicle, Thomas. What's in there that you're looking at? No, nothing. Why? Let me just have a quick look, in fact. So, wait, up. Yes. I was just sick in the toilet. I don't want you to go in now. I'm a bit embarrassed. Fair enough, lads. Make sure you clean that toilet up before you go back to lesson. I want you back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Of course, sir. Now I'm gonna have to check that toilet. What's going on in here? Got all day to stand up. And who's the fucking fine? Oh, I do. Emma, who? Okay. Door. Oh, let's go. Door. Miss. Trying to kill me. The toilet. Who slept with my girlfriend at school, did you not? Yo, sir, Let's call the oh. Whoa, honey, what? Look at me. If your mum's here, go to her and leave the playground. Ben. I'm here. Whoa, honey, what? Look at me. Honey, why are you crying? What's wrong? Look at me. What's wrong? A woman over there said something horrible to me. What did she say? Was it a teacher? Who? No, it was a parent. She said, move out my fucking way, you little weirdo. You look disabled. What? Who? The woman on the fence with that black jacket on. Where's my son? Alright, honey. Go to my car and sit in the passenger seat. What are you going to do, Mum? Don't worry, just go to the car, honey. The sweet's on the chair. I'll sort this out. Okay, Mum. Excuse me. Mum. Excuse me. Can I help you? Oh no, Mum. I have a little boy over there, my son. He said you said something horrible to him as he was walking past you. Oh, that kid. He was in my way. I told him to move out my fucking way and that he looked autistic. Problem? I'd like an apology, please. That's all I... No, sorry. I said I'd like an apology. Get your fucking hand off me now, you stupid woman. Mum? Never mind. That's it. Jog along, you rat. I speak to anyone how I like. When you get in the car now. Is everything okay, Mum? Mum, are you okay? No, I'm actually not okay. Mum, what are you doing? Where are you from? Oh, yeah, Munchkin. How was school today? Good. Good, mate. I got star of the week, so... Oh, that's my little princess. Oi, man. Who's that guy in the car? Do you want to talk about my son again? Mom! What are you doing? Close your eyes. Please do this. Thank you. Come. Bring it, bitch. Not a fight, no. You want to talk about my son again? Mom, don't fight, Mom. You have just smashed my car window. I told you not to talk about my son. Anyone who talks shit about my son, I deal with personally. I'm about to fuck you up. I've got a potential fight too. Mums need backup. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I can't let you fight. There's children here. Move out my way now before I curb stomp you into the ground. Honey, look. Honey. Why did you leave the fucking car? Ben! Mom! Where are you? Ben, come to the car! No. Nope, you're not going anywhere, kid. Ben, come to the car! Mom, you're not going anywhere. Your mother's just smashed my front windscreen. Do you think I'm going to let you two drive off into the sunset? No. Move out the way! I'm not moving from in front of your car till you leave the car and settle it with me. I'll run you over! Go on, run me and your son over. You don't have the balls. Come on! Mom, I'm scared. Oh, look, your son's scared. Emily? Yeah, yes. I've unlocked the boot. Go to it and get the dog out. The XL bully. Now. Mom? Whoa. You've got two options. Number one, leave your car and fight me and settle it. Or number two, Emily will release the dog off the leash and he will attack your son so badly you won't recognise him again. That's an XL bully. Mum, please leave the car. That dog will tear your son apart, so make your choice. You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Please fire. Mum, leave the car. 2. 1 second to leave your car and fight me, bitch. Mum, excuse me, madam. Come on. I'm gonna have to ask you to come inside to the office and stop what you're doing now. No. If you choose to ignore me, we're gonna have to call the police. Call the police? You cannot have parents fighting on school property, on school grounds. It's just unprofessional on our behalf. So what about that woman in the car who smashed my front window? What are you gonna do? Yes, we're gonna investigate and sort her, but we need you to come with us first. Watch. Watch! Where are you going? Oi! Let's go, come. Sorry.